I see other players do. Um, it's a pretty decent out of shield option though, so being able to shield right here and then just quickly get Bayonetta off of him might be something he wants to invest in. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Off to square one right away. And right now just trying to find the general footing. Like I sort of said before, it is going to be interesting to see exactly how isohel plays this, whether or not he plays very conservatively and a little more zoney, or if he tries to be just up and aggressive.
Yeah, it's really hard to choose which option to go against, especially when Bayo, if she gets a hit off on you, she will just continuously take you for a ride.
Yeah, and it's very present already.
Yeah.
A 130 damage on isohel. It was never really a question that Bayo in this game could still rack up damage. It was more of finding the appropriate kill option now.
Yeah.
But hey,
The
witch
big
time,
fist will
yeah,
do it.
yeah, that'll absolutely do it. The giant fist incoming. Because of the witch time, that is something that, of course, that isohel is going to need to be afraid of. It's a lot easier to just sort of set Link's bomb down.
Yeah. Yeah,
and just leave it there.
I feel like Fade just put on so much pressure that isohel can't get off any of the bomb setups he's used to using.
Which is good, which is exactly why the big thing, once again, for Bayonetta a lot of the time is to just wait. She's really like a wait for you to come to her sort of character in this game. You need to be very shield heavy, very patient, and the unfortunate thing is Link's patient side of his gameplay usually involves projectiles, and so far both of his boomerangs have come back to bite him. One of them even took his stock.
Yeah, it just seems like even though his toolkit's there, none of the tools are working for what he wants. But up B will do the trick.
Yeah, little sword slash right there is going to do it. Another one of Link's patented get away from me options. Pretty strong too, definitely something that he's going to consider using at any point edge guarding Fade. But he is also going to use it in neutral once again if he's able to block any attacks. Right there, though, a quick back air from Fade is going to go ahead and take isohel's second stock away.
Yeah, I feel like Bayo just has so many answers to projectiles, and once you can use that toolkit against the Link, there's not much you could do about it.
That's the main thing, right? Is that like a more heavy projectile spamming character can sort of keep her at bay at times, but Link, like his smaller brethren of Toon Link and Young Link, isn't really a very spammy character. It's more of like a very zony, keep away from me character. He doesn't really rely on that sort of speed. He just relies on you to make mistakes and run into his bomb. With Bayo, that's a lot less of a problem if she's able to get around bomb, which Fade has been for the most part.
Yeah, Bayo could just dance around projectiles, dance around you. Even his range stuff isn't connecting the way it should be.
Yeah, and like I said, even when Fade doesn't feel like being patient, all he has to do is witch time, and he can completely flip the tables on any given situation. That was a very dominant game one from Fade.
It really was. I feel like he got the read down just so well on Link, and was just able to use all of Link's own toolkit against him.
Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description. Like, because that's the thing. Like, Link definitely does have those options to have people come to him and bait people out and just play really patient. isohel just has to play very, very safe again in this matchup. It is a lot of waiting and not really even interacting. It is very reliant on Fade being overly aggressive, letting him come to him, and that's when he starts to take advantage.
Yeah, even just trying to hold shield, Fade is not letting him wait that out.
It started once again. It started off pretty neutral last game too. This one very similar. Ooh, that was a nice catch by Fade. A lot of these combos by Fade have been really, really slick. He's not been dropping a whole lot of them. He has been racking up the exact amount of damage he needs, and he has been able to find these these kill moves like he's playing a different Bayonetta, like from a different time, if you will.
Back in the better times for Bayo.
the
The before times.
Debatably the best time for any character ever.
Honestly.
That's not named Meta Knight.
Oh, no.
Did he blow himself up? I think he blew himself up. I don't know, or he just didn't have a jump in S-Steed. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know isohel is pretty good at the bomb recoveries,
Uh-huh.
but Bayo just being ominously at ledge or chasing you down with her big butterfly wings. Like, there's just nowhere to go.
Ominously. Ooh, I like the witch time right there. Fade has already set this precedent that, you know, he's been like showing isohel, listen, I'm going to use witch time against your projectiles. Watch out, kid. And now he's like, hey, guess what? I lied. I'm using it against your up B. Watch out, kid. And isohel's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Like, I don't know what's going on. Help.
Bayonetta appears behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
isohel's going to make that one personal, though. Quick stock take back. Well, I shouldn't say quick. 114. Not as quick as he probably wants it to be. However, one little patient stint here on neutral can turn things around. Just needs to get this chip damage in. Link is a character generally pretty strong. Pick the right move in the right situation. He can kill pretty early.
Yeah, I feel like closing out the stock is the least of his concerns right now.
Uh-huh.
And just Fade is playing so calculated. Everything's connecting exactly how it should be.
That was so sneaky. Yeah, that boomerang is always going to be a problem because even as we just saw, even if it doesn't hit initially aim at towards Fade, he can rush towards the boomerang and witch time it, and that'll still slow Link down.
Yeah. You think you're going to get a moment to breathe because you hit her with the boomerang, but joke's on you. You're frozen now.
Right, exactly. Like, you get prepared to, like, follow up with maybe an up air or something, or follow with an up B, and then you just get paused, like, click style.
isohel's definitely getting more of a read down on Fade and just playing a little bit safer, being able to keep her just as far away from him as possible.
But you see now, this is kind of the problem we've come to know with Bayo is sometimes her inability to find that kill. Like we've seen this situation a lot with people trying to, like, former Bayonetta players at the beginning of Ultimate trying to figure out this character. We've seen a lot early on Bayonetta getting people to like 190, not being able to find the kill. If that keeps happening to Fade, he's gonna have a problem against a pretty powerful character in Link.
Yeah, exactly. She might be able to rack up just endless percents with combos, but if you can't close out the stock and Link can just, you know, forward smash you at what percent does it kill? Like,
it depends. Like, I think right now this would a good forward smash would kill. The thing is with forward smash though, like definitely at ledge, I think it would kill right now. The thing is with Link's smash attacks though, they have a lot of end lag.
oh yeah.
That's very, very unsafe in
Very
most general
punishable.
situations. Yeah. And Fade's been making decent work of finding these punishes. But we're slowly approaching the point where isohel doesn't even have to worry about F smash. He can kill, or at least get Fade very, very far off stage with a lot of things right now. Even a bomb towards edge is something Fade has to worry about now.
Yeah.
Off stage. Oh no, up air. Not up air, up throw. Looking for the up air, I was going to say, which he did, but missed it, unfortunately.
That'll
will kill.
kill.
Yeah, there you go. 155. Not the best kill throw in the game, but it'll certainly do the job.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see the next match because it seems like they're getting such a good read on each other.
Uh-huh, yeah. It was actually kind of surprising how quickly isohel bounced back mid-set from that.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it sort of looked like Fade was doing the same thing, and then there was that one stock
Yeah.
where Fade could not find the kill, and he never, isohel never looked back. He just sort of, he said, your character can't kill?
The momentum
Not
is
my
mine
problem.
now.
Hello, Runaway. Are you missing something?
We'll never know.
He didn't even speak to me. He doesn't have the time. Too important. What a guy. Game Trace. This will decide it. Back to Pokemon Stadium 2, where it all first started.
feel like Fade's definitely trying to be more aggressive this time, and isohel is just trying to be as careful as possible.
Main thing isohel really has to watch out for is Witch Time right now, not being careless with his projectiles, and back air. You avoid those two things, and you're in good shape. Because Bayonetta can juggle you to the cows come home. Doesn't matter. You could be at 250. The main thing she's got to find really is that back air or that Witch Time.
Yeah. She could just combo you forever, but if he doesn't take the stock, then it's not as helpful as
right
it could.
there. Yep, exactly. That boomerang, honestly, should just probably be an extremely niche option for isohel right now.
Yeah.
Because he's giving Fade the kill. And that's the one thing I think isohel knows, is that he doesn't necessarily need to do that. But obviously, close up when you know Fade is going to interact with some way, boomerang can get him away from you or set him up for a combo. So there's a reason to use it, but you got to be really careful.
Yeah, especially in this matchup, you could use it a little bit more as a mix-up, but if you rely on it too much, it will be exploited against you.
Even right now, it's not as big of a deal if because he really doesn't want a Witch Time boomerang right now because isohel's at 0. It's not really going to do anything for him, so isohel can use it a little more freely. The moment where isohel has to be afraid is when he starts getting into like 130 marker.
Yeah. And there it is again, using the boomerang against him.
Yeah, that was just good realization and opportunity there for... Oh!
Off the top.
Splat! I haven't seen one of those in a while. Good stuff from Fade.
Fade
yeah.
just carried him to the moon.
And you know what? That did come off of a kill from Witch Time because of boomerang, surprisingly. And isohel was at like 29%.
Yeah, at the beginning of that he was.
Yeah, like... That was, once again, just really good awareness because he saw the boomerang and he saw that isohel was trying to be aggressive and jumped into him. So literally all Fade did was Witch Time and up tilt, and then he started that combo, and isohel did not return. He went back to high roll. See you later.
Yeah. I feel like Link just can't get off any of the bomb setup he's trying to.
It really hasn't been something we've seen a whole lot of. It really has been isohel trying to be very aggressive. It's been a lot of trying to find places to use boomerang in situations like that. We can actually set him up for fairs, and well, I guess anything of the sort will work at this point. Now you just want to rack up damage.
Yeah. Fade is doing a good job of keeping the stock lead and trying to abstain from damage.
But this is that point where like isohel should be like, okay, be really careful about boomerang. Because you see right now, the one thing Fade is trying to do. Oh yeah, you know what?
Didn't even need the Witch Time.
The gun boots shall do it. That was
she breakdances.
She